This is Dan, Hardwood Hollow Skills channel. Got the earmuffs on because it's a whopping, I don't even think we got up to freezing yet, so I think it's right around 30 degrees out here. No snow, but we had a hard frost on the cars this morning. Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. So what we're out here to do today is we're going to compare two axes, do some testing on them. Let me set you back up and I'll show you what we got. What we got here is we have our poplar log that we've seen in the other videos. This is an Estwing 16-inch camp axe. I weighed this in. It's right around 2.5 to 3 pounds as I recall. And then this is a generic version of the Norland Hudson Bay Axe. I literally found this axe laying in the middle of the road. It's on its third handle, the broken one that it had on it, and I've put 2 on it since. My favorite handle for this was an 18-inch boy's axe handle. That's been a very difficult handle to find. Right now I have it on a 14-inch. And we're going to do some chop tests on this poplar log, see which one of these performs better. Again, they're differently designed, but they have a very similar edge geometry. Both of these are very, very sharp. This one, I just got done sharpening it a few days ago, and it will literally take hair off my arm. This one is not quite as sharp as that, but it was sharpened recently and only used for a couple of small jobs. So I'm going to call them similar. I will say I do like the rubber handle on this axe. It gives phenomenal purchase. It has a nice swell at the back of the handle. You can choke up on it for closer up stuff, and you can choke way up on it with the big dip in the head here for finer work, shave sticks, that sort of thing. And that's one of the things that made the Hudson Bay Axe popular for bushcrafters, is the ability to get up close and use that head for stuff like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the, this is a poplar log. It's been down for 3 years. It's been on the ground, so there's going to be a little bit of rot to it. Obviously poplar is not the hardest wood in the world, but I'm going to have my eye pro on. I'm going to go ahead and put my ear pro back on just because it's cold out here, and I'm getting over a cold that I don't want to make worse. So let's go ahead. We're going to do 10 chops from each. The Hudson Bay style will be on this side, and the Estwing will be on this side. So let's give them a try. And here we go. 10 chops. I'm all the way back on the handle of the Estwing. I believe that's 10. So that is right about 3.5 inches. Let's see this. I didn't bring a tape measure out, but that's a, there you go, the lesson. When you drop a knife, don't try and catch it. You can stab yourself. I'm wearing gloves, but that's a 4-inch blade. So we're right at 3.5 inches of depth with 10 strokes on that log. So now we'll move over here and we'll test out the Hudson Bay style. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clean that out. And we have just under the depth that we had with this one. The cuts look visibly less. They are less. This one is wider. This one did cut narrower, but two different axes. Similar test. And I gotta say, between the two, I really like this axe, but this axe would be better with a longer handle. But before I put a longer handle on this one, I actually have an original Norland original Norland Hudson Bay axe that's about a ½ pound heavier than this one. It's got some severe blade damage. I'm going to have to completely restore it, and when I do, I'm going to see about getting what I consider is the correct 16 to 18 inch handle for it versus the 14. That's probably where the Estwing had the advantage because of the longer handle. Also, the rubberized handle of the Estwing makes a huge difference. I felt like I had to hold on much stronger. Now, I haven't sanded the varnish off of this one. That's something that I will probably wind up doing, is sanding the varnish off. And what I have done in the past also is actually take my wire wheel. I have a very coarse wire wheel on my 4-inch angle grinder, and cutting some striations in there to give it a little bit of grip. And then once that's done, I'll go ahead and just use boiled linseed oil on it, and then it'll have plenty of grip. But there you go. This is the special edition with the black finish versus the traditional shiny finish in blue. As always, all Estwing products are proudly made in the USA. Big deal for me. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran, so I take those things seriously. This particular one, there are absolutely no maker's marks on it whatsoever, but it probably is a U.S. made axe, just based on the Swedish style. That Hudson Bay style is considered a Swedish style. In my research that I found, a lot of people refer to it that way, and you see a lot of the Swedish axes that have a similar profile. But both axes have been great axes. I haven't used this one very much, but it is going to be in my kit from now on for my hunting bag, for my backpacking pack. It might even ride in my get home bag in the truck. So, all right, there you go. Estwing, Hudson Bay style, generic unbranded axe. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Dan from Hardwood Hollow Skills channel. I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay safe.